Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, even a dash of Disney. So if you like unboxings, I do hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And as always, if you're already subscribed, thanks again for being here and welcome back. Today I have my fourth Wordy Traveler box to share with you. You can probably tell from the name, but this is both a book subscription as well as a travel subscription, because each season they take you to a different destination or region and then feature books and items from that place. They do have two different subscription tiers. They have what they call the full suitcase, where you get 3 books and you do now get to choose between nonfiction and fiction, as well as some lovely items, always including a tea blend that is evocative of that region, as well as a lovely art print. I do their backpacking edition, which is $49.99 plus $7.50 in shipping. Either way, if you're interested in these subscriptions, you can save 15% if you use my code, which is just hinoel. I'll leave all of that information for you guys in the description box below. But let's get into the Wordy Traveler for this season. So it just comes in this little box. This is the backpacking edition again, and I did select fiction for my book this time. So hopefully it's a good one, and hopefully it kind of fulfills some of my wanderlust that I've been experiencing over the past 7-8 months. So inside, I'm just seeing a nice envelope here from them, again with their logo. So let's see what is in there. So first thing, it looks like we've got some information from Ohio Tea Company, and this is the purveyor that seems to always provide the tea that's included. And then we've got a cute little round bookmark with a nice little silky tassel. That's sweet. And then we have our holiday journey. They're considering this, so this might actually be their winter box versus their fall box. I do get it sort of at the beginning of the shipping schedule because I like to share boxes with you guys that you can still get in on. So this again is the backpacker edition. It tells us what we've got. It doesn't have much detail about the actual items or the retail values, which you guys know that I do love having the retail values. It does say that there is a donation that's being made to Vitamin Angels that will provide an entire year's worth of nutrition for 2 children as part of the subscription. So that's always kind of nice, knowing that you're doing some good out there in the world through your subscription. They always do include a really nice letter. This time it's just on a half sheet, and it is in some very, very tiny font. So let me see if I can read some of this from Cindy Nichols. So it says, Italy is one of those places in the world that everyone wants to visit. So there's been a lot of like Italy themed boxes lately, and I love that. It says, when you're there, you completely understand why. From the amazing landscapes, gorgeous cities, incredible food, what isn't there to love about carbs, desserts, and wine? Art, music, style. Italy has been one of the world's leading culture capitals. Absolutely, I love Italy, and I feel like there's so much more of it to explore for me, so I'm just itching to get back there. It says, we were so excited to plan this journey to Italy and to highlight all the amazing things we love about this country. For our full suitcase subscribers, we're excited to partner with an Italian company, Away This Way, who specializes in bringing Italian luxury tradition to travel accessories. That's exciting, and it makes me feel some FOMO. I really wish I was getting that item. Says all subscribers will receive a Murano glass ornament and Italian leather bookmarks. Both glass and leather are must-have purchases when visiting Italy. Absolutely. I love glass art. I have many reasons for that, but I do love glass art. I did pick up a gorgeous Marini vase the last time that I was in Murano, and every time that I go to Italy, I seem to come home with some leather goods, whether it's shoes or a custom leather jacket. It says, I know this year has been a challenge for so many, but I want to thank you for being a part of the solution. Your subscription not only helps local businesses that have been affected by the halt to tourism, but also helps children around the world have access to life-saving nutrition. So then it goes on to tell us a little bit about that donation to Vitamin Angels, which is awesome. And then her final paragraph says, during this time, it's easy to think the worst, but I want you to know the simple act of being part of the Wordy Traveler community is making a difference in the lives of children, small business owners and their employees, and countries hit hard from the halt of tourism. In the words of David Dinataris, when we work together, we have power to take problems head on and make a huge difference in our life and in the lives of others around us. Thank you for being a difference maker. You truly help make this world a better place, one book at a time. And it's very interesting. I know that they knew that they were doing Italy even before all of this happened. And of course, when Italy was hit really, really hard at the beginning of the pandemic. So it's kind of interesting, and I'm very happy to support some businesses there. All right, you guys. So here is our lovely tissue paper with our branded little sticker, and I'm very very excited. I do wish I got to that other item that's going to be in the full suitcase. My friend Lucia over at Laughing Without an Accent, I believe, gets the full suitcase for review, so definitely be on the lookout. I am a paying subscriber, so I have to see if I am going to be able to continue this subscription, because this is my 4th box out of my annual. So inside, I'm just seeing some bright colors, so let's see what that first thing on top is. So it just came in a little bag. And then, this is interesting. So it says, wind blows, river flows, walking in the air, created by travel. So it looks like, it almost looks like a sleeping bag cover, but like a small one. Oh, so this is pretty interesting, you guys. I think you can kind of see inside, there's some mesh pockets. And then on the other side, there's some like elastic bands, so that's good for like if you have bottles and stuff. So this is, it looks like maybe an interesting like toiletries bag, but like definitely good for outdoorsy stuff too. And then it's just got this like toggle drawstring, and it does look like there's a little snap here, and I'm wondering what the snap is for. It is for this little pouch that came along with it, a little zipper pouch for like smaller things that you want to keep track of. So that's a really cool like travel item. I am a big proponent of packing cubes. I actually really like the Rick Steves ones, just because they really make packing easy, especially if you're going on longer trips. It's really easy to divide by outfits, or to divide by certain weeks or events, or then even just to kind of divide up like your clothes that are like dirty and need a good sink wash, or might not get washed until you get home, to kind of separate that in your bag. So I love like little compartments to make my packing a little bit easier. And this bright red is kind of fun too. I usually am very like plain and love like black and gray, but I also like love red. It's probably one of my favorite colors, honestly, for certain things. So that's kind of fun. Let's see what it says. Travel toiletry bucket bag. So that's what that is. All right, here is our tea. Again, we always get a tea from Ohio Tea Company. So this is the European Breakfast Blend. So I often pass these on because I have a ton of loose leaf tea, but sometimes I hold on to them because they might sound like a good blend. I like a good breakfast blend for sure, but it's gonna have to get a little bit colder before I do that, because I always have my coffee in the morning, and then if it's still kind of cool, maybe my like second cup of something is like a tea, and then I also like it for in the evening, but I probably wouldn't have a breakfast blend in the evening. I'm a purist that way. So that is our Ohio Tea Company exclusive blend. So I guess they make them specifically for the Wordy Traveler, which is kind of fun. Then, oh, we have some coffee, I was just saying. So we've got some coffee, and let's see what it says about this. It doesn't actually say anything. It just says Chocolata Fondente from the Pearl Coffee Company, and this is also from Ohio. So I don't know if this is just for the people who like coffee instead of tea, but I'm not like actually seeing that on the product list. But I did finally get a reusable pod for my Keurig, so I'm gonna give this a shot because it says that it's chocolate flavored, so I love a good chocolate flavored coffee, and that sounds awesome. So here is our art print, and this time it's a painting, and it looks like it's from Venice, which is gorgeous. I've had the opportunity to visit Venice twice, and it is just as beautiful and romantic as you imagine it to be. But I really like the colors of this, because I feel like often you see like those deeper like reds and purples and like kind of carnival colors, and this is a lot softer. Venice in the rain is just as lovely as Venice in the sunshine. I know they do get a lot of like flooding and stuff though, and luckily I have missed some of that, but I think this is a lovely, lovely image. It says Print of Oil by Denis Kuvayev. So print of oil is an interesting way to say it, but I actually really like this one, and we do have in our hallway what I call the travel wall. So we do like to collect art pieces from our trips, and this seems like fair game because my husband and I have actually visited Venice together, so maybe I'll have to get that framed, and this one will make it up on the travel wall. All right, so I think we've got a couple more items, and then our book. So this must be our Murano glass ornament, which is lovely. So handmade glass ornaments. Yeah, like I said, you guys, I love glass art. So let's see what we've got. It's all wrapped up in bubble wrap. And glass as an ornament is just beautiful because of course it shines so nicely. So this is a really interesting, almost looks like an icicle. So we've got all kinds of techniques going on here. It looks like there's some lamp working, almost like a bead there at the top, and then you can kind of see all the colors and even some bubbles here in the main blue part. So really, really pretty. I like that. And then you can kind of see those chips of glass that they've put there along the side, the little red and white bits. So glass blowing is something that's really enthralling to watch. But this, like I said, looks like mostly lamp working, which is kind of cool. But I will definitely be saving this to put on my tree this season. So that's a nice little piece. And I like that it's not like just one of those traditional little like glass candies, which I definitely have a few of them, but I don't really have the space to just have them like laying out in a bowl, as charming as that is. So I like that this has a little loop and a string so I can actually hang it up. It would look pretty like in your window, like year round as well. And then we got our little leather item, which is just a little bookmark, and it's just plain, but what a beautiful color. I would love to have actually yet another leather jacket in this beautiful, very like pale camel color. And there's our little tassels. So I do have a lot of like bookmarks these days because they're such a popular thing in book subscriptions, and I had no idea that I would ever have as many book subscriptions as I do, but they're all just a little bit different, which is why I like them. So this is nice though. I like that it doesn't actually have anything printed on it and that it's just simple. So very cute. And then the book that we got is called Beautiful Ruins by Jess Walter, and you can already see, I'm not sure if this is like Cinque Terre or like Positano. I think it's Cinque Terre. So we'll have to see it. So Beautiful Ruins, a novel, and it's kind of got like that faded, like old photograph look to it. So it says, from the moment it opens on a rocky patch of Italian coastline circa 1962, when a daydreaming young innkeeper looks out over the water and spies a mysterious woman approaching him on a boat. Jess Walter's Beautiful Ruins is a dazzling yet deeply human roller coaster of a novel. From the lavish set of Cleopatra to the shabby revelry of the Edinburgh Fringe Festival to the backlots of contemporary Hollywood, Beautiful Ruins is gloriously inventive and constantly surprising, the story of flawed yet fascinating people navigating the rocky shores of their lives while clinging to their improbable dreams. So it sounds fun. It sounds like a fun romp, and there's definitely got to be some actors and actresses in there living their glamorous lives on the Italian coast back in the 60s. So it sounds really fun. I'm seeing if there's like any synopsis in here. Just a lot of really good reviews that I'm seeing, but that's all we get in terms of a little blurb about it. But it looks fun. And it's interesting. They've got all kinds of different like type in there. So some of it definitely looks like a screenplay. So that's kind of fun. I'm into it. And that sounds like a fun read. It does say that it was a #1 New York Times bestseller. So let me know in the comments below if you've read this. I'm definitely excited that they now have a fiction option for this subscription. It's one of the things that might tempt me to continue to subscribe to the Wordy Traveler. Let me know in the comments below if you have visited Italy. If so, what your favorite town or city in Italy is, what you guys think about this subscription, what your favorite item in this backpacking edition is. And if you enjoyed this video, if you appreciate these videos, you guys, please do give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. Whether or not you actually like the contents of the box, if you appreciate the video, that's what the thumbs up is for. Hopefully I see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.